Of what's happening in Alexandra, north of Johannesburg, where our reporter, Nosipho Mncube, is standing by with the latest. Nosipho, tell us what's happening right now. We do understand that the MEC was due to visit this afternoon. Has he arrived?
Municipality, Johannesburg City Council, it's not run by the president. The president runs the republic. So I'm saying to you, firstly, the municipality demolished this, that's one. But two, yes, we will demolish, but not in an inhumane manner like you have seen here. When we move people, we will tell them where we're moving them, and we'll have a process, explain how we're moving them, and then we will not bring the police here and intimidate our people. It's not right. So what we are saying is that we will obviously make sure that there is proper planning if we want to ensure that there's development.
You mentioned that the issue that is of importance is the plight of the people, and you say you released a statement. Is a statement meant to be enough for people who have children and are sleeping outside at night? So as the province, what do you make of this? You went on TV yesterday and you said you would provide relief, but you arrived here in the afternoon.
I thought I did explain to you that we firstly we are going to intervene. That's why we're here today. That is why, for instance, we've got some of our partners, NGOs, that we've already mobilized. Rema Church is here. The Reverend represents them. The disaster management team. And hence, when I was explaining to our people, we want them to cooperate with the disaster management people. So we are pulling resources from different angles. And yesterday what we said is that our officials will work with the city to ensure that we find a solution to the issue. Because the city can't be reckless by demolishing and not giving people alternative accommodation. And that's the call we had made yesterday.
But people slept outside, Mr. Maile, and you went on TV and said officials are going to come. Do you think this is a responsible statement to make, given that you've raised the hopes of people who are left destitute?
I said on TV, our officials are working with city officials, and they are. That is why I have a report that comes from the city manager, and I don't want to deal with that report, the content of that report here, because the content of the report contradicts what I've seen here, and I'm not going to deal with that. So it's not like there's not been any work done. That's what I said yesterday, unless you are not listening to me. And fortunately, I'm on record, so you can pull out the records. Yeah.
You promised that you are indeed going to demolish structures, but you're going to follow proper procedures, right? So does this mean that the people who have already built here, they shouldn't build again?
Look, I don't know the situation about this. Is a land of the municipality. I don't even know what's the plan of the municipality. Yeah, so I can't speak on behalf of the municipality. If you ask me about provincial land, and by the way, the shutdown, the issues that the president raised, we are on course in dealing with those issues. There's been an interministerial committee which was delayed. There were elections, and I'm sure soon it will come and give a briefing, an update of the work that has happened.
Let's get into the ARP right now, no? Alexandra Renewal Project. It was said that you are also implicated in looting money from the ARP. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I'm on record saying I'm suing. I'm going to sue. The person is reckless. She's unreasonable. She doesn't know what she's talking about, and that's why I'm suing her. And I will succeed, and I will take that money and donate it to the people of Alex.
Okay, you are in the MEC of housing in the province currently, and there are a lot of things that are happening in Alexandra. We have RDP houses that are owned by foreigners. We have RDP houses that so many people are owning. One person is owning 4 RDP houses. What are you going to do about it? What is your administration going to do?
Yeah, those are serious problems, and that is why there's unfinished houses, as you say. There's houses that are occupied by, and that's why we also want to urge our people to cooperate with agents of law enforcement, because you can't have a situation where a person owns 2 or 3 houses when we've got a problem. That's greed, you know, and we shouldn't be promoting such values as a society. So it's not just about what we must do or what are we going to do. It's also about how we work with our people. They have to be part of this, because we will not know who's got 2 or 3 houses. But some of those houses are not in those people's names, but our people know. They must come forward. Our people told us, even here, there's people who were selling land to our people. They had to pay 5,000. You were with me there and all that. Why should our people pay for land when they are unemployed, when they are not working? We said we are going to give our people land, and we are going to give them, but we want to do it in a orderly, systematic manner, so that everybody that deserves to benefit, they deserve. We don't want anarchy. Land grabs is anarchy. What other people are promoting is anarchy. It's not going to help. In fact, it will create instability. You'll end up getting people killing each other, because there is no proper coordination there. If someone will come, they'll want to own a huge tract of land, they'll want to own more. So that's why we're saying our people must never listen to anarchy, must never listen to slogans. What we are doing now through our rapid land release program is to do exactly that. We have people who are saying we want stands and we can't afford to build we can afford to build houses for ourselves. So just give us stands and services. We are doing that.
There's an issue around the red ants that demolished this area. We know they've been terrorizing communities and people, and the human settlements appeared before the Alex inquiry and confirmed, I stand to be corrected on the figure, but they confirmed that there's I think nearly $500 million that has been set aside for demolition. Do you think that the red ants, basically what are you going to do about the issue of the red ants, and do you think that that figure is enough to work on those demolitions? Shouldn't it be redirected to ensuring that people are receiving houses?
I can assure you that if there is such a figure, we actually need that money to finish off houses. We need that money to put service stands. Why must we budget for demolition? So if there's such, I'm saying if there's such, remember I came on Thursday, so that tomorrow you don't say you said. I'm telling you what I'm saying. I'm saying if there is such, we will definitely redirect that money, because we need money for many things.
Mr. Maile, lastly from me, there are flats here at Station 7. They stood unoccupied for over a decade. And now from Bezinyao that occupied those flats. And they're not the only ones. There are also flats also at Butlabela and also that other side of River Park. They finished off, some of them finished off those flats to sit in there. What are you going to do about this situation? People just illegally occupying flats?
Well, there will be law and order. We would want to make sure that there is a proper way of dealing with things. There's different reasons why various housing projects have not been completed. In certain instances, it's because those houses were not habitable. And that's why they were not allocated and all that. But that's another issue which we have to fix, and that is why we can't afford to have 500 million to evict people. It doesn't make sense. I mean, how do you put away 500 million? So because also some of the things, it's propaganda. What I know, maybe from previous years, maybe they could be owing those people, but we don't even have that amount of money. So it is for that reason that these houses that are occupied, I know there's a process that the shutdown committee interministerial is dealing with, and we have many other problems elsewhere. So we are going to work with people, because we don't want to come with a heavy-handed approach. And that is why I'm not going to stand here and say we are going to remove them this way and all that. We must work with our people. Without them, without the people, we are not going to succeed. Doesn't matter what we do, how much resources we possess as government. We need to work with people, and it is for that reason that we're saying our people must not subject themselves to anarchy, because these other things that are happening, land grabs, propaganda, it's just anarchy, which is not going to solve the problem. It's going to intensify the problem and make it worse.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. From myself.
also want to ask as a
No. Thank you very much.
Just
last one.
yeah. Just two last questions. You did not answer my question around the red ants who keep on terrorizing communities. What you intend on doing with those? Because as we speak, there are people here who lost their belongings following those evictions yesterday and those demolitions.
Because of the city of Tshwane, just add.
That's not for me to say.
No, it's for you to say, because you see, what you must not do. What you must not do. No. Hang on.
And confirm to us that you've got a report.
No. So hang on. No. So this is why you must put it properly, because the way you're putting it, you make it sound like we sent them yesterday. That's how it comes.
Mr. Maile.
Yeah,
but my question still stands. What are you going to do about those red ants? And tell us about the headover process. You say you took office on Thursday. Have you been given anything by the outgoing previous administration? And what did they say about these issues?
Obviously, the handover report is about 300 to 400 pages. So I'm reading it. And then there's plans as well. The red ants are a security company. I don't have, jurisdiction over the red ants. But what I know is that we will not use state money to terrorize our people. That's what I'm saying. So unless you want me to say something else, then I will say it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can ask him. It's just 3 days in office. Some of the questions you will ask him after 100 days.
Thank you.
Well, live visuals there out of Alexandra, north of Johannesburg, where MEC for Human Settlements, Lebohang Maile, has made his way to the township Alexandra, where 80 shacks were demolished by order of the Johannesburg Metro Police Department due to public safety reasons, we understand. It does look like in the past day or so that the shock and horror of seeing their homes destroyed set community members here off, and they went ahead and torched 2 homes in the area. We will keep you updated on developments in Alex. Maile is, of course, urging residents to keep calm and cooperate with law enforcement. He also says there are various reasons that several housing projects in Alexandra have yet not reached the point of completion. Well, let's now go on to another story where the South African Music Awards